Welcome to Jackie Land. Yeah.
Hi friends, I'm just leaving work right now, and if my eye looks a little crazy, this one is like, my contact is like freaking out, and I don't know what is wrong with it. Well, probably what's wrong with it is that it's old and needs to be thrown away, but my eye has been like, I've cleaned this contact literally like 10 times today, and I put eye drops in it, and like it's just like it'll be clear for like a second and then it'll like gunk up again. It's not even gunk, it's just like cloudy. I don't know. What I do know is I freaking hate it. It's irritating my eye. I cannot wait to get home so I can take them out and put my glasses on because it's like really bothering me. Today was pretty good though. The kids were an interesting mix of naughty and funny, which I guess is a good balance because then I don't like just want to just them, you know? So that was nice that they broke it up with some comedy. The 4-year-old, he was definitely in a mood of like, I'm gonna follow the rules and be good until the second that you look away or are occupied with something else. And then I'm gonna blatantly do what I'm not supposed to do. He squirted the 2-year-old all over the face and the back of the head with their little squirt bottles that they have, which he's not supposed to spray his little brother if his little brother doesn't have one too, and he's also not supposed to spray anyone in the face. So he did 2 things wrong, and that was like frustrating. So I'm like, dude, that's not cool. So I straight up, I don't know if this is like cool or not, but I straight up like sprayed him back in the face, and I was like, how does that feel? Was that a fun time? Like, he did not think it was a fun time. But I was like, yeah, that's not cool, dude. Like, no. So he got time out for that. And then later in the day, they have these little like push cart things, and it's cool if they want to ride them separately, but usually what happens is one will sit in it and the other one will push them, and they'll push them so fast that they'll usually crash and fall over, and then someone ends up with like a cut, scrape, whatever. Well, cut, scrape, or whatever happened today, but that wasn't why. But when they both knew they weren't supposed to do it, and I went to start their lunches, look outside, and the older one is riding in the car, having the younger one push him, and I was like, what are we doing here? Like, you both get a timeout now. You because you knew better and we're not supposed to, and you because you allowed him to do it. Like, no. Mostly, I think the older kid should be in more trouble because he probably was like, push me. He actually told me. He did tell him to say that. Friggin' kids, man. Friggin' kids. So then that happened, but the injury occurred from the little one because he was trying to get out of his little wagon, and his foot got caught, and he just like tripped / face planted straight down into some gravel, and he always ends up busting his lip. So he busted his lip, scraped his chin. I'm surprised he didn't have more injuries than that because I watched him fall, and he definitely like hit his leg, his hand, I mean all kinds of stuff, but most of the impact went on the face. Isn't that just great how that always happens? So that was a little bit of blood to take care of. Like, oh man. And then you know it's bad when they have the like silent at first cry, when they're just like, ah! They just like let it out, like, oh man, yeah, you're kind of bleeding. I can't tell you to brush that one off. So yeah. And then later in the day, it was early release for the kids, so I had the older one for more of the day, and while the younger 2 were taking a nap, the older one was already home. And did I say the older 2? Well, the younger 2 were napping, the older one was out just being quiet, playing and whatever, and he came over to me and he said he was creating a game, and I was like, okay. He's like, when he said his name, when the 4-year-old wakes up, he was like, if he wants to play with me, he's gonna have to pay me in 3 pennies and 47 other things. I'm just like, okay, like, where is he getting 3 pennies from? Very specific. And where is he getting 47 other things? That's a lot of other things. Are these small things, big things? What kind of things are these? Like, I was like, all right. And why does he have to pay to play with you? Like, what? So as it turns out, he was like making goods, making paper goods, if you will, like paper airplanes. He made a paper purse, like all kinds of paper things. And he wanted to like kind of create like a store setup, if you will. My eye is driving me nuts. Like, I just want to rip this contact out, but I feel like I'm seeing better than if I didn't. Oh, you're bothering me so much. So yeah, he wanted to like basically create a fake store and like play with his brothers, and it was cool until he screamed at the baby because he was touching his money, and you know, boys, right? Am I right? Am I right or am I right? And it was also movie day, which was good. They both barely made earning it because they have to earn movie day. They can't just like be making bad decisions all day and then just like get a movie. Like, it doesn't work like that. So they just barely made it, both of them. And when they picked Chicken Run, which I remember seeing when I was younger, like when it came out in theaters, I remember seeing it, but I guess I kind of forgot the premise, which is really horrible because it's like chickens on a farm and they're going to be slaughtered and they know it, so they're trying to escape. It's kind of... And there's a scene where there's a chicken like about to be slaughtered, and like you see basically the chicken with the lady like ready to cut its head off, and then you see a shadow of it, and then you see like it coming down. You don't see it actually come off, but like, I mean, a human brain can figure out, even a child brain can figure out that like that bird just died. Like, that bird dead though. So, and I just like, I remember like looking up at that moment, because I don't usually watch the movies with them. I kind of just do stuff on my iPad or whatever and like let them watch whatever they want to watch. So I remember looking up at that part and like seeing it on the screen and looking at their faces, and they were just like horrified / in total shock. I'm sure they've never seen an animal butchered before, and even though they didn't fully see it, like your brain fills that stuff in. So I was like, that's not good. Oh my god, that's not good. I felt kind of bad after that, but they ended up liking it, so you win some, you lose some, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much the day, because around that time my eyes started just like freaking out, and I kept trying to clean it and whatever. I just need to throw these contacts out and like wear my glasses for a while, let my eyes rest, and get my new pair out tomorrow. Well, I probably won't want to wear them tomorrow because this was a little bit traumatizing, but that's kind of what I need to do. And then yeah, so I'm gonna go home. I'm going to have to take Lizzie potty, work out, eat dinner, all that jazz, edit. So I'll probably check back in with you guys, and I will see you later. Bye. Oh man, workout done. I did hammer plyometrics today, so it was like a ton of like intense plyometric moves. And I'm like loving this because these aren't moves I've like done before. Like, I've done similar things, but these are like definitely an advanced level and definitely like awesome. And I gave it my best and my all, and that's all that counts. And my heart rate was like crazy high, so that's awesome. It was definitely kind of like a HIIT workout too, because it kind of like spiked you. So most of the moves, or all the moves, were like 30 seconds long, and then you would get like a few second rest before you went to the next one. But it was a short workout and it was intense, and that is like the best to me, because I'd rather get in there and just like kill it versus like something boring for a long time. And I do like enough of that stuff that I don't need to like have that be my workout. So proud of myself. I'm kind of worried about the Energizer stuff though, because I have like so much energy, and like last night I like went hard in my workout, but for like a couple hours after I was just like, so much energy. We took Blizzard for a walk, and I told Quentin, I was like, I literally could go for a run right now and like not even feel it, like just like crazy. I would have, but I had my flip-flops on. I'd already showered and all that. But so I'm going to take a bath and start editing, have dinner, and that's pretty much it. Hi friends! So as you can tell, or maybe not tell, I just curled my hair. Why I curled it at night, you ask? Well, I have a really early start tomorrow. Turns out that I'm supposed to start work tomorrow at the salon at 10, but somebody booked me an appointment starting at 9. So now I start work at 9, and it's like one of my friends who is from out of town and she's only here for a couple days, so I probably would have said yes anyway, but just like the fact that somebody scheduled it and didn't even tell me, like didn't ask, didn't notify me, like what if I showed up at my normal time at 10 and then my person would be like, where were you? And I'd be like, I was sleeping / getting ready for work. What do you mean? So anyway, I start work an hour early tomorrow, which is fine. My day is fully packed as I checked today, so I'm very excited, and they're all like people that I love, so I feel like I'm going to say that every week, because at this point, pretty much everyone I do I love. So tomorrow should go fast and awesome, and yes. And I wanted to show you the candles that I got at Walmart a couple days ago. They smell really good, so I wanted to show you them. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is what I just curled my hair with, if you were curious. It's a Helen of Troy. I think it's a 1 1/4, and it gives very, like, loose waves. And then, okay, so the candle I wanted to show you. Oh, how am I gonna do this? So the candle I wanted to show you is this one. It is, I think Mainstay is like a Walmart brand, I'm not sure, but it's hazelnut cream and it smells so good. And it's fairly potent for being like a Walmart candle, so that's cool. Don't ever buy this soap. It smells horrible. Okay, and then the other two I got, this is just one they sell at Walmart. I don't think it's like the Walmart brand per se, but this is Iced Lemon Pound Cake, which is so good. And then this one I haven't started burning yet, but it's warm apple pie, and if it's anything like the hazelnut one, it's going to smell amazing, and I love it. It's kind of like more autumn-y scented, but I don't care. I like this.